All right, welcome here to College Football Revamp. What we're going to do is go computer versus computer. What I have done is taken my playbook, designed it, and I put it on top of Central Michigan. We can check out the ratings here. Overall, Central Michigan is 75, while North Texas is 79. Offensively, they're both even at 77. And defensively, North Texas has a slight advantage, being 80 to 75. What we're going to do, I'm going to have to go ahead and take this coin toss here. I'll just go ahead and select heads. Looks like it was heads. I'll go ahead and kick it off. This is one of my talking points anyway. I wish you could do this stuff here at the beginning. I'm going to have to kick it off, but I won't control it here. I'm going to go ahead and change the settings. Side select. This should have happened at the beginning of the game. Okay, so this is what we need. I know that there's a new college football 26 out, but there are some people out there, a small group of us, who like to see things like this happen. So I'm one of those guys who would love to see a league. My hands are off the game now. Going where guys with coaches would get together and just build a playbook and just let your team, play against, what you have from this view, and just have a tournament, and have it to where it's evenly matched. I think that would be awesome. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a coach mode where you pick the play or, no, you just build the offense. You can build the defense and then go from there. That's it. That's all you get, and just see who's going to win. And I know it's some dumb random thing, but this is what brings us back to our talking points, to where we kind of wish, great defense, he was all over him, but you kind of wish that you could go into the settings and change some of your computer's AI, the way they pick the plays, so far as the pass balance versus the run balance versus your money run plays. And if you could set the game up like that, even during a season with your opponents, to where you can update the style of play, what a sack. I do have a dog in the race, Central Michigan here, because they have the playbook, naturally. But this is what I would like to see happen in this regard of the game here when we're doing something like this. And, it's always fun to talk play editor. This is one of my talking points with Madden. I've been playing Madden 2004. Madden all the way up to 2012 on PlayStation, because they had the play editor. I'm only interested in the game with the play editor function, and they had the greatest add-on to a video game that the world has ever seen, and then they just didn't develop it. And then one day I was surfing the internet on YouTube, and I came across this College Football Revamp. That was last year, and here I am, an expert at creating plays all of a sudden. I think I'm one of the leading candidates on this planet. I can make anything. He's got the beast offense out here. Look at that. Sweet. Look at that. So that was nice. All right. So he did run the beast offense package that I designed, and I put it up in here. That was nice. That was nice. Okay. Has a mobile quarterback. They, both are probably going to be out there, but this is kind of what I'm going to be interested in. How is he going to call plays? Okay, so he comes out in the pistol set here. Power set. Boom. Nice little pass there. Okay. That's what I'm interested in. I want to sit back and see my offense, see how it's going to look. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what they're going to do. Now, one of the things I don't like about this AI on the offensive side is they keep flipping the plays. See, you can't stop that from happening either. I've been scouring the internet trying to figure out how to do that, go into the code and try to stop that from happening. Just run the hot damn play like I called it. Quit all this. Like, I put that motion in there, and that's dope, and he's getting off. I like that. But I'm liking what I'm seeing out of these guys right now. But I would still like to see no motions, no flip plays, unless you built it in there. Run the hot damn offense the way it was designed. Beast offense back out there. Bam, look at that. Just ran through everybody. No blocks. This is another great talking point. This is why I want to get away from this arcade style of play. I just want to get back to a simulation style football. I really do miss competition. I think with EA Sports being sold, hopefully Good pay, good play. Hopefully we can get some more ingenuity going on. I would love to work with this team to kind of uplift what they're doing. Plenty of ideas to add on, but it's going to be more realistic. So any of these babies who don't like running and think that you're supposed to be able to just keep throwing 40 and 50 and 30-yard passes and completing them 1, 2, 3, 4 downs in a row, it's insane. Short work. We got a short work week here going on. I like that. Mean Joe Wilson with the touchdown. All right, I like that. 3 for 3. I'm noticing that. We got some running done. I only gave him 2 formations, okay? So he can motion with the one going here, left and right. You know, I got some few motion plays that I built, but I'm going to see if they're going to be flipping the plays, and I'm watching all this stuff. I kind of hate when it does that. So I'm really trying to be real, you know, iffy about what plays goes in and what plays don't go in, because I don't want them to start like flipping play stuff. But right now I like what I see. I like what I'm seeing right now. So we're going to see how this goes. But yeah, there's so many talking points with this game and where we should be taking it when it comes to the AI. Like defensively now, you know, you want to be able to kind of see what he's going at. If he's going to play man to man, how do you respond? What plays is he doing? And then if it's working and if it's not broken, don't fix it. But if it's something that needs to be fixed defensively, like if I'm playing the computer, how can I just keep running the same 5 or 6 plays? And then he comes down and drops in the box for one play. All I do is pass it one time. He goes right back, and I can do this 6, 7 plays, rip off the same thing again. It's like he has no clue how to stop something, how to take away a man, double team a guy and say, you're not getting this guy. That's what you want to see in the AI. You know, it's just not developed right. We're still playing like Super Nintendo style. You know, it's not Atari. We had a leap from Atari to this. Graphically, sound card wise, the feel of the game, does it feel like college? Does it feel like the NFL? They do an excellent job with that. It's the gameplay that I have a problem with. Okay, there's guys out there who just love the fact that they added green socks and a star on the helmet, and that just drives them wild. You know, oh look, you can get a candy bar out of the vending machine. Nothing to do with the football game, and they like this stuff. I'm talking playbook. This is what I want to see. Second possession. Let's see what we got. 3 down or 4 down linemen. Good counter. Look at that. They're doing some stuff. Okay, I like that. Stuck it up in there. I can see it. I can see it. Nicely done. This looks good right now. If he doesn't flip the play, just run the offense. You know, no motions. 3. Now that's a design. That's designed. Look at that. Gashed him. That was a designed motion in there. So yeah. I'm liking what I'm seeing. So I like this. This is nice. This is where the game would be fun for me. I'd rather play somebody just doing this, man. You build your offense. Now he got 3 linemen in there. Look at that. You know, all loaded backfield, 3 linemen, and here he comes. And see, there's another talking point. You can line up any way you want to on this game and be successful. I come out here in a loaded, like I said, backfield. This dude turned around and got, wow, he just busted straight through that hole. QB running, but that was a busted. No, that was actually a QB run, but he flipped it again. The play was flipped. He didn't go the right way, but I would still like to be able to see this stuff. This is the stuff I want to be able to see when you're getting out here. You can't just line up any way you want to. Now he's got 3 going like a 3-4 out of here. Let's see how he's going to handle it. This motion is not a part of what we're doing, so I don't know what he's going. That is not about what we're doing. That's a flip play. See, that's what I'm talking about. That has nothing to do with what I designed. I don't know where he gets off doing this. Like, you can see it. It's not even going anywhere near what we're trying to do or what we're trying to have accomplished. But right off the bat, 7-14, I kind of figured this was going to happen because it took me a couple of test tries to get it to play, you know, somewhat to what I wanted it. But this is the actual first real game that I'm going to go ahead and watch to see how well this game is going to actually do. So I'm actually commentating, doing a live reactor to it. I want to kind of see how it's going to go. But I like the different views here. I like that too. Now, this is a plus. This is a plus. But this is all motion. See, this is all motion. He's motioning stuff out of there and flipping the play. That back was out of the wrong set. And then look at this, like 3 or 4 guys once again missed the block. This is all you're gonna see. So why are you 3rd and 17? And how'd you get in this? Now you're gonna run the ball. Wow. Now you run the ball. Just a regular handoff. That's just a poor possession right there. Unbelievable. That was a poor possession right there. And once again, he's only got 81 plays. I put 81 plays in 2 formations. He's got the beast offense that has about maybe 8 plays, and then the rest of the plays are all from, this other set that they're running out here. So I kind of really want to see how he's going to approach this, but let's see what North Texas is going to do. So he's going to come out pretty much like a spread offense. Got him in the backfield. This defense right now, they playing lights out. They're playing lights out. And I've done nothing really with the defense. Nothing with the defense. So I'm just kind of seeing how this goes. But you wish you could do something. Now, that's the one thing that I haven't found out on the college football revamped is the defensive side. Like, you can turn around and I can add more plays. And I have a video out there. If you ever see that and you want to learn how to add more plays, I think I have probably one of the better videos explaining how to do that to your formation packages. But I've also been playing around with that defense as well, and I've been trying to take the zone pulls and the pass rushes and the man-to-mans, and I've been just putting it on different things, and some of it works, some of it's being flipped, so I don't know why that's happening yet, but I'm still working on it, and when I get that thing crisped up, I'm going to put a video out on how to build your own defenses. I made two defensive plays, and you know what I'm saying, so one, it just like it keeps flipping them every now and then, so I don't understand it even when I pick it. I want to play with my own defense, so this is what I want. I like it. Okay, there we go again. Nicely done, open man. Okay, I just want to see some basic offense. This is what I've been putting in there. Most of the offense, it's not too basic. There's some zing and zork and zap to it, but I want to see some stuff. Here goes that beast offense again. Bam, look at that. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, he's loaded up on the right-hand side, and these guys are all running through there. Like, look at that. I mean, there's not one blocker in sight. That just looks terrible. That just looks terrible. He's not even a goal line stance. He's going to do it again. Now he picks it all up. Wow. Now that looked it better. But once again, he puts 3 down linemen on the line, and then everybody comes flying through. And then he gets all his linemen up on the line, then he picks them up. Now he's got 3 down linemen again. Beast offense. Now watch, let's see if that happens again. What's the pass play now? Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Wow, what was that crap? Unbelievable. What do? They're going to go for it? Okay, let's see what's happening. Oh man, busted play again. Flip the play. See, this is what kills me. It's too much flipping the play. It's too much of that. And if you could turn off this flip the play thing and the motions, this whole experience goes up 60 points. Bam! Wow, he tried the high hurdle. What a shot he took. I mean, the whole experience goes up 60%, 60 points. Okay, there's still some things that needs to be worked on, but it looked great right there. But so far as that is concerned, like I said, another one of my talking points that I want to turn around here and take a look at is if I stuck on the defensive side, because the team is on the defensive side, one of the things is always man-to-man, So when you're creating your offense, you have to be able to tag each eligible receiver and spot check every formation. This is what happens in the real football world. If I'm teaching a team and I'm saying, hey, these guys like to run these 5 formations, you have to learn how to spot check it. How do you get off into a man situation when you're checking your Z, your Y, and your X, and your tight end in your back? Look at this. Unbelievable. threw it at a lucky throw at the last minute. The guy looked like he was double covered, and he's just going to go up and just catch the ball right over the guy. Just two people. Unbelievable. This is what I'm saying. Wow. So here we go. And it's tough. It's locked down. It's actually, the corners on the outside is locked down. I mean, it's tough to get anything. They got this speed on the defense is jacked up way too high on this game. You know, it's just like defense is too fast. One of my worst attributes in playing the game, whenever I think about this game, is I call this formula the matrix. Number one, and this is one of the worst things that happens, is the defense. Oh man, that should have been a pick. The defense automatically knows the play when you pick it. I think that is stupidity. Okay, like if I pick a run play, it automatically knows it's a run. If I pick a pass play, it responds to it like it's a pass. If you pick some type of speed option, split option, or shovel option, it responds to the play like he automatically knows that you're running that speed option, shovel option, split option, and then it automatically checks the eligible receivers on the shovel passes or the speed option. Like, how do you know? You never even saw the play before. I never ran it, and then automatically a guy is going for the dive man, and like, how did you know? You're like, dude, you know, I get it if it's only one back there. If it's a one back system, if it's a two back system, it could be a little different. A split option, it could be a little different. A three back system, and you automatically know who the dive man is. And some of the things that I've done with this and the way the computer responds is unbelievable. Makes you not even want to play the game. I don't even want to play it. Look at this. This guy's playing 3 down linemen in this crap. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, I mean, it's just crazy. So that's one of the defensive, you know, that's the defensive bugaboo, you know, bugaboo that I just hate right there. Like, what are they doing, man? You got to pick it up defensively. And it doesn't respond. And look at this goofy stuff on field goal. Every time you kick a field goal, the guy in the middle just gets pushed back into the kick automatically. It's just crazy. There's a lot of stuff that had to be worked on this, but it's still the best game with the play editor out there. So I don't want you to think that it ain't. Oh, we need this. We need this. It's 7-7 tie ball game. As you can see, these two teams are evenly matched, which is making me a little angry because I thought the difference in the game would have been the play calling with the playbook. And it's there, but the way they're operating it, even with this beast offense, they're not really getting anything out of it. Oh, wow, he's going to take off and scramble for big yards. That's something I'm going to have to fix, is that quarterback drop back. So if you are creating a play, I put the 102 on there. I'm noticing he's pulling it to the left. Nope. So he flipped the play again. He's going away from the blocks. He keeps flipping the play, and he's going away from his blocks. And he got all those blocks on the other side. Unbelievable. Everybody's stacked up down low, and he's going to bring it back over here. Unbelievable. Okay, so he's just going to take off with his legs. I'm not mad at that gameplay. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. But what I'm mad at is, like, you know, the dink and dunks. I want to see some fluidity. At first, the first possession looked better than the rest of this. It'd be nice to build a coach's game plan. We want to add that to the game. Here he is with his motion again. That's nothing to do with what I'm doing. See, that's that flip play again. I'm rooting for him, but I really don't care. 13 seconds left. Again, he's in a. Here we go. Come on. Oh, there's that toss play. I created that toss. I had to create that toss. No blocks at all. That was plastic, man. Just absolutely no blocks. Maybe he was just trying to get it lined up or something. Who knows? All right, put that 3 up on the point. There we go. They get the ball back at the half, so hopefully they're going to add some more plays. That's one of the things that you want to see. North Texas has got the ball, but they're going to turn around. Central Miss is going to get the ball back at the half, but What's going to happen is I would like to see that. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more added in on these things right here. Wow, 10-7. Close game here. All day long. So I'm impressed with some things. I'm not impressed with so far as the run to pass ratio tendency. I like the quarterback to be able to be involved in that. Once again, you should be able to set that in your AI. You know, if you want some zone reads or, you know, QB direct runs, you know, snaps and, you know, whatever speed options. If you want to add that stuff into your, you should be able to put it in there by a percentage the way how you want it to play with your offense. You know what I'm saying? And then the passing, and then, you know, once again, you should be able to set your progressions up the way you want it to go according to your style of set. And then we can just sit back and have that lead. That would be so much fun to me. And maybe you only get like 20 plays. You know, you come up with your own rules or whatever, whatnot. But you could build 30 or 40. It don't bother me at all. But I would like to be able to see, because, you know, it's something identically close to when you see these guys playing this electronic arts football with that vibrating football. That's basically all this is. But it's more in depth because you're saying, I have my playbook. And now we just playing like this. Me and somebody just going at it. He built his offense. I built mine. And, you know, this is basically what the fun would be. This is how it would be. And it's a whole league for people doing that. So I know this could grow. You know, it could. You know, but somebody holler at me and tell me what you think. Well, how can we get this going? What we got to do? I don't even know if the servers are working to where we can actually play this online. Look at that. Good swing play there. Okay. I've been noticing he's been throwing the ball to his backs quite a bit. I want to see some of them receivers getting open. Maybe I need to set those progressions up. But here we go again. He's going 3. What is that? Like a 3-4? That is not a part of the motion here. Not a part of the plan. But he's going to counter it. Okay, 2nd and 1. I just think he's trying to get that tight end over there to the left there to get that counter going. But yeah, he's got to. I want to see him banging that ball. He's got plenty of runs in there. Plenty of runs.
It's 2nd down now. They're just a few feet away from that 1st down marker.
No, he's out. He spread him out. Yeah, he spread him out. Yeah, see, that's garbage. That's goofy. See, I can see it every time. It's like, man, do I need to take that play out of there? Man, now I want to take the play out of there because he's going to keep spreading and flipping it. And it ain't worked yet. He's going to just keep doing it. Okay, here's something new. Bam, and he's going to spread them out and go to that guy. Why not go to the other guys out there? That's just a bad read. Oh, man, that was terrible. He's 7 for 7, though. And there was a good talking point to take from this. He is 7 for 7, but he's not throwing the ball downfield. He looks like that nickel and dime check down Charlie type style. And this is so much more than that. Oh, man, this is crazy. Insanely wild. Boom. Not too shabby there. Not too shabby. So they're gonna have to play some tight defense. I like this, and this will be fun even on the defensive side. You know, this is when I'm huge on the defense as well. I'm probably I consider myself the best X and O guy on the planet. But when it comes to the defense, you can't get that high level of offense without knowing some defense. You just can't. So, you know, there are some schemes that I've drawn up and I think work very well. It's been working very well for me for the last 20 years. But it's all video game stuff, you know, so most people won't even see it or have seen it. I watch a lot of NFL, college, same thing. I'll know when I see what they're doing. There it is. Same thing on the offensive side. There it is. There's no one running this offense. Boom. Look at that. Nice. 4th and inches, this decision time. I have to admit, Central Michigan is playing pretty tight on the defense. They pretty much held their own. He's 9 of 12. And he looks a little bit more fluid passing the ball. I've seen a couple of good plays that we've ran Nothing else looks good. I'm just like, it's too much of the flip plays and motions that's really throwing a lot of this stuff off.
Return to action.
Maybe some bad reads.
Central Michigan holds a field goal lead.
Okay, boom, nothing.
The 27.
They're all over that run game, man. Look at that, boom. I almost wanted to see the Madden view of that one so I could literally see what play they're calling. Okay.
Looks middle, got it back.
Yeah.
And they make the
3rd and 5. It's manageable. Manageable here. Let's see what they're going to do here. Okay. This is going to be interesting. He'll probably come out with the beast offense and run it. I mean, this is where the AI really just doesn't do any justice. I want to see. I got crossing routes, everything. Okay, he's going to go back. Man, I'm telling you, I'm actually having more fun watching the game do this. I don't care what level I put this on. I'm telling you, I'm going to win. You can put it on hard. The only thing that make it hard is the defense is getting an 80% plus speed and attribute increase.
awaiting the return.
While you're still playing at 30 miles an hour, it's playing at 160 miles an hour. And I don't think that's fun. I'm a one level kind of guy on a football game. If we get away from the arcade style stuff, there's only one level in football. Either you can play or you can't. You know, and they should respond with AI. You know, ChatGPT has some things that it can do, but at the same time, it should respond. Look at that, nicely done there. And I mean, he's having a better passing game, even though they're down 3. They're checking it down, doing some pretty decent things too. But yeah, I'd like to see some changes here.
Receivers.
Watch that bubble screen. Nope, he didn't throw it. Ah.
I mean, he has his wide receivers wide open. You spend all those hours during the week to be able to get prepped and ready to go.
I mean, yeah, he's giving 3 guys over there, and he's only sending 2. Why not throw the bubble screen, you know? Look, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's the AI aspect of the game. Like, okay, so you come right back out with 3 receivers stacked to the right, and the last time he sent 2, and then you do it again, and he sends 2, and you won't throw a bubble screen. I mean, at what point? And it's only 2 yards. This is why I'm saying the AI, even for, you know, if Texas, you know, I want to see it, improve. Somebody's got to see what I'm talking about. I'm like, come on. It just plays like Super Nintendo. It's like we never grew up. Graphically wise, it has. Like I said, sound card wise, good run there. 2 yards. I thought it was the best, you know, it was a good handoff. And at least it came from the power side, but it really doesn't matter. It just like I said, he's not going anywhere. He's kind of lined up. He's playing under the formation. I can see it slid over. Yeah. It's like he can't even get out of the backfield. All those blockers. And then another thing that I noticed is the scheme on here. It just, like you said, you have to be able to gain control of your offensive line. Now, there are some SRM codes that you can do that with, but, you know, this still basically plays pity-pat per picture, you know. So if I get a full guard zone to the right scheme going, and you're lined up in a 4-3 set, then you come back on the next set and run some nickel package with 3 down linemen or something, then it won't pick it up the same. It's like, what? So it's playing to the picture, you know, instead of just, it doesn't like, you know, adjust to what you're doing. Like, oh, they got to really figure out this game. And it's like, well, we don't want it to play like that, to where you got to be able to be stopped. But, you know, defense got to make a play. Here he is again with those 3 receivers stacked up tight. Up top. Not one time. Won't even throw the bubble screen. Not one time to say, hey, look. So both AIs, you know, it's just playing the same. It's not really taking advantage of what's actually happening. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. I mean, he must have had that guy for at least a 4 or 5 yard loss. 10-7, tight game, fourth quarter coming up. You know, am I happy about what's going on? I mean, they're winning right now, but it's not what I expected. It's not just feed the beast. He's getting off. You can't check this. It's not playing anything like I play. And I want to build that AI to get it like that. Boom. Wow, this guy is throwing duds out there, bro. 4th and 7. All right, if Central Michigan can get a stop here, because they're going to go for it on 4th down, this is kind of a risky call here. Oh, that was a risky call. If Central Michigan can turn around and score a touchdown here, this would be a very interesting game. And this is what I'm saying. Right now, I haven't seen anything since that first series that makes it look like they even know what they're doing. Calling plays. There, that's a good motion. But look at that. All the blockers right in front of him, he runs right through the game. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm saying. It don't even make sense. He running right at him. It just I just 3-3-3. 3 down linemen. 3 DBs in the back. 5 DBs. Look at this. Bam, I told you. It don't even matter. He finna take off with the quarterback, got everybody running, and it's all these dudes just attack. Not one person pick up nobody. So this is what I'm saying. We gotta get away from this arcade style. It's too much arcade in this. It don't make no sense. It don't even make sense. Good tuck counter. Bang. Why not go for it right here? It's 4th and 2. I'm going for it. Now see, that's what I'm saying. Now he calls a good play, and then you know, it's like a man. Three plays. He calls one good play, and the other 2 are garbage. Like, man, come on, bro. Flip one, flip this. I can't believe this. It's a defensive battle, but no way. It's that flip play that's flipping the play in motion, and that's really irking me right now. He's really not seeing the field either that well so far as in the pass play and the progressions. He's really not seeing it, but it does seem fun. It is fun. I'll give you that. It's a different aspect on the game, you know, so far as you playing it yourself, but it would be even funner playing somebody else. I'd really get off in this. Here we go. Good job. He's just breadbasking it right now. Good broken tackle. Okay. Here we go. Is this where North Texas comes back and just starts? Is this their form of saying that 5% on that, or 5 points on defense is making them better, so they're going to keep calling these crappy plays? I don't know. Making it close because of it. Let's see what they got going. They're not really holding them. I mean, I guess that's supposed to be their form of saying they're holding them. I don't get it. But look at, here we go again. All this guy's doing is running the ball, spreading them out, and the AI won't even like you know, you have to figure out what they're doing and just conform to it. Like, okay, there we go. Finally, there's that 3. They got the 3 covered. Okay, so I can live with that. That I can live with defensively. Okay, I can live with you. You check, you lined them up top with the 3 receivers. You put 4 defense. Now here you go right back to 3 DBs. Come on, let's see what we got going. I'm just not feeling that. Oh wow, he runs right into the defense. Wow, 3rd and long. If you're North Texas, you need this score. A 3-point. All you need is 3 points. Central Michigan ain't done nothing since the first half. You can say, well, they haven't either, but at least they're moving the ball better. Boom. Yeah, they're just moving the ball better. Look at that. I can see it. You know, they're moving the ball way better. You know, it's nothing to do with just the flip plays.
From the 34-yard line, 1st down.
Again, little zone read. Oh, triple option there. Oh, nice. Added in the triple option there. That was dope. I liked it. That. You want to add in a little bit of flair for some little funk, little sizzle. Now they got 3 points they looking at right here. They get a touchdown here, it could change the game. Cause I don't see Central Michigan scoring. Oh, this is easy. They're just running them down. This is easy. Oh man, they wore that defense out. Just bad defensive play calling right here. It was okay in the beginning, but when it's working, I'm still saying the same thing. If you go back and study this tape, I was still saying. Now they got 4 down linemen. I'm saying, come on, you can't keep coming out with all this other crap. You know, they were coming out with 3 down linemen. He's gashing this guy, and they never changed it. And now it just caught up with you. Even when it's working, it can cost you.
Just over a minute in the fourth quarter.
Boom. Boom, boom. Nice. They're swarming to the ball. I like that defense. They are swarming to the ball. 3rd and long again. He's 14 of 21 right now. And it just seems like they're doing a lot more in the passing game. You know, they're 4 for 10 on 3rd down, though. This is where they struggle. They've been struggling here. Okay, so there it is. 48 seconds left. Can Central Michigan come back, take the lead, win the game? This is good. This could be a barn burner right here. Instant ESPN classic. Boom. 10-10. Unbelievable. All this, and it's a 10-10 ball. I could have just let them play with their own playbook to get this score. Mercy. Now I feel like I got to go in there and rig up some more stuff in my playbook here. Take plays out.
From his own goal line.
I can tell you who won the special team battle automatically. Look at this. 3 sacks. It's all them. 2 pass breakups. I like what Central Michigan has done on defense more than North Texas, but it's a 10-10 ball game. Yeah, this is what's going on right now. They just can't get any offense going. Their offense looks stagnant. Don't tell me this is his counter again. Nope. Okay, something a little different. Why would you run the ball right there with 30 seconds? AI, come on. What is he doing? What is he running the ball for? I don't even understand what this is about. Now he's just letting the clock tick. What is the point in this? This is just dumb. I don't understand. This is what I'm talking about. We got to get away from this arcade style game. This is the point right here. What I'm talking about. You can see it point blank. Like we're just going to take it to overtime. Now you're going to hike the ball and then throw a swing pass. Unbelievable. This is insanity. This is the stupidest thing about the game. Like I told you, even when you're playing the game, the AI feels exactly the same. Unbelievable. That's just unbelievable.
Still not enough. We're set to kick off here in overtime.
No kickoff. Here we go. Overtime. Wow. Boom. I like my chances with this defense here, but North Texas offense they're doing a lot more. They can run the ball. They're just breadbasking it in there. Every flip play is turning into something, whether they get it or not. Okay, now they're checking the 3. I like that. This is what I'm talking about. You can probably throw a bubble screen right now. Oh, wow. That's a big play right there. Well, he's been trying to scramble all night. Little QB contain here. 3 down linemen again. I don't like that. I just don't like that defense on that goal line. I am not a fan of 3 down linemen. I don't know why I don't know why they're doing it. So they scored easy. That was easy. That was too easy. And now Central Michigan is on there. It's either back to the drawing board or we're going to get a victory out of this. Even if we get a victory, I still feel like a loss because it took too much to get here. It didn't look good at all. The first quarter was impressive. The first possession was impressive. Here we go. That's not impressive. I mean, there's nobody blocking. I don't know what that is. I don't know what he's doing. I got to take that play out of there. Because he's flipping it. He's motioning the guy out. And nothing's happening. Man, they're not getting any blocking done. No blocking. Look at that. Look at that guy. He ran past two guys. Wow. Yeah. There's nothing doing here. Oh, it looks like it's back to the drawing board we go. Whoa. So congratulations, North Texas. They beat me. That's the only way I'm going to lose. I feel like, man, I got to go back in the deal and do it all over again. That's just terrible. We got one more down. He's not even passing the ball, man. It's like nickel and he's going to throw it to the back or something. Look at run the ball. Look at this. This AI is terrible. Unbelievable. So the game goes on. 4th and 16. Are you freaking kidding me? I was ready to wrap it up. I'm ready to call it. Say never say die. Oh boy, that's insanity. 4th and 16. You're gonna go back to the same stuff. Oh man, I'm just get it over with. End it. Look at this. A flip play, busted play. Oh my, well he scored. Okay, well man. He's not passing the ball very well. There's no pass plays that he's doing. Now it's all busted runs and quarterback scramble. It looks pretty bad. Dude, we got a tie ball game here. Wow, I was ready to call it. About ready to hit the stop recording button over here. Wow, this is amazing. All right, they gonna come out here. They got to do it again. Now it's their turn to score. Boom. Okay, I mean, there's pass plays in there. I don't think the receivers might not have 3 catches. Man. That's like Tim Tebow playing out there, you know? Man, I bet you them receivers was mad. Like, come on, man. Just make it look like you're going to throw it to me. Good job. Little fullback handoff on the inside. I like that. Now, see, it's some plays you can just run and get up in there, but they just wasn't calling good plays. And then this guy's got 3 down linemen, too. Same thing. I'm saying, he's teeing off on these guys. There he is. He's just going to take it. I would have did the same thing. 3rd and goal. This is tight. I'm holding my breath right here. They got me holding my breath. I'm saying, wow. I feel like I'm actually rooting for these guys. It's terrible. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. Just unbelievable. It just don't even look good. I'm just like, I got to get back in the lab. And I got to get some pass plays changed up number-wise on their progressions. And maybe I got to take out a few other little stupid little runs. And I got to figure out the flip to this play stuff. Oh, he almost ended it on one play. You know, they got a field goal right there. All you need is 3. All you need is 3. That's ball game right here. All you need is 3. I'm running the ball. This is where the AI supposed to kick in. Yeah, you just run the ball. You only need a 3-point. You only need 3. I mean, come on. I want to see some, arcade style goal. It's supposed to go. I want to simulate real football. Bubble screen right there. I got it. Oh, they out there get loose on them. Look at it. Boom.
Fires quick to an open man.
Wow.
From the 14-yard line. Second down. Here's the give. Tackled for a loss.
But you can really mess with an offense's game plan if you can take away their ability.
Third and long. I mean, just run the ball. I still run the ball. And see, this is where you ain't supposed to be in this. You can get lined up in a, yeah, I don't mind that handoff, but there's no way. They're not even playing the run. You know, a play action would have got them. But it's unbelievable. It just doesn't play good. You know, he's backed all off and he's running. You know he's going to run. So that didn't play anything like it. Congratulations, North Texas. I'm sour and very bitter. And I got to get back to the drawing board. I'd love to take a look at the stats here. And I want to see what the stats look like. I got to know. Another thing I would love to see is play count. How many times did you run this formation? How many times did you run the ball with this player? Did you run with what player? I would like to see that. How many times did you pass it versus run? What was your completion percentage? You know, you got to add all that stuff in there. New stats, guys. We got to get more stats. And then that's the stuff that you can study. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the team stats first. I mean, it was just 12 first downs to 9. It didn't seem like that way. 229 total offense to 235. I mean, they were evenly matched there. Carrying the ball. Look at 36 runs, and all they had was 129 yards. And off of 36 carries. 1 touchdown. They had 23 carries for 94. 36 carries. And just could not run the ball. They couldn't run it because they kept hitting the backfield. Completion percentage. He's 10 of 11. And he was just check downs. He threw like maybe one big play was probably 12 yards longest. Passing yards 100. I knew it. 141. He didn't do good. Third down conversion. Look at this. 2 for 10. This is what really killed them. They were 5 for 13, 38%. They were both bad, but 20%. Are you kidding me? Fourth down for conversion. 50%. Unbelievable. Red zone. Touchdown to field goal percentage 75%. Just one stupid turnover, that fumble. Just unbelievable. 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 Time of possession was about equal. Let's get off into some player stats. I want to kind of see what's going on here. North Texas, his guy, 134.9 on the rating. You felt it when he was in there. He was really doing not such a bad job. He was sacked 3 times, having a rough time there. But he threw for 2 touchdowns, 66, percent complete, rushing the ball. Look at this guy. 13 carries for 52 yards, a 3.9 yard average. No one had a plus 20, and you can't really get him on here anyway because the defense is too fast. But his long was 10, his long was 14, and it was a scramble. I mean, and it's 13. Receiving for this guy looked like this. Everybody's just pretty much down just by committee. But I'm really interested in getting back to Central Michigan here. Let's take a look at the receiving. Look at this. Longest was a 21. Look at McGarty. Okay, he had 3 catches. Okay, wow. Nichols, all the back. Young, the tight end. And then Wilson. Look at that. He had -5. It was just not going well with the pass. So a lot of his passes were nothing. Rushing the ball. A lot of this stuff. He had 20 attempts. The quarterback ran the ball 20 times and ended up with 54 yards with a 2.7 yard average. I can take a look at this and see the play that I need to take out of this play. I need to take that play out because he's just flipping it and it wasn't good. So we're going to do this again. I'm going to have to. 1 fumble loss. Nichols, look at that. 13 carries for 58 yards. Not impressed. But it's a 5-minute game. And then he went to Marcus Young, 3 carries, 17 yards. I mean, it was just nothing. A bunch of nothing. So join me back on the next one. I got some more work to do. I'm going to go ahead and hit this lab and try to figure it out.